What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to American Car. If you're into rugged off-roaders with a classic soul and a modern twist, then you're in for a treat today. Toyota has just brought back one of its most iconic legends, the FJ40, and given it a 2025 makeover that's turning heads and stirring up some serious nostalgia. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the FJ40, this was Toyota's answer to the Jeep CJ and the Land Rover series trucks back in the day. It was tough, reliable, and built like a tank. Over the years, it's earned a reputation for being one of the most dependable off-road vehicles ever made. And now, Toyota's revived it, not as a retro concept or a limited edition, but as a full production model that blends its old-school heritage with modern tech and capability. Let's start with the design. When you first lay eyes on the 2025 FJ40, it immediately screams classic, but not outdated. Toyota has absolutely nailed the balance here. The round headlights are back, sitting proudly on either side of a bold grille that pays homage to the original's horizontal slats. The boxy silhouette is unmistakably FJ40, but it's refined with smoother edges and a more aerodynamic stance. You've got chunky fender flares, short overhangs, and a high ground clearance that tells you this isn't just a poser, it's built to go places. One of the coolest features. The white roof. It's a direct nod to the classic FJ design, and it just adds to that rugged charm. The two-door configuration is also back, giving it that compact, agile feel. But don't worry, it's not cramped inside. Toyota's managed to modernize the interior without losing that old-school vibe. Speaking of the interior, it's a blend of utilitarian toughness and modern comfort. You've got rubberized flooring and water-resistant materials, which means this thing is made to get dirty and keep going. But at the same time, you're looking at a fully digital instrument cluster, a large touchscreen infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and plenty of USB ports for charging your gear on the trail. Under the hood is where things get interesting. Toyota is offering the new FJ40 with a couple of powertrain options. The base model gets a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that delivers around 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, with full-time four-wheel drive, locking differentials, and a 2-speed transfer case. For those wanting more grunt, there's talk of a hybrid variant coming down the pipeline, possibly borrowing the setup from the Tacoma Hybrid, which would push horsepower north of 325 while improving fuel efficiency, especially important for those long overland trips. Toyota's also thrown in their latest off-road tech, multi-terrain select, crawl control, downhill assist, and an electronic disconnecting sway bar. What that means is the new FJ40 isn't just about looking cool in the city. This thing is built to climb rocks, ford rivers, and take on desert dunes. It's got serious off-road credentials, and it doesn't apologize for it. Now, let's talk about the frame and suspension. It rides on Toyota's TNGA-F platform, the same one underpinning the new Land Cruiser, Tacoma, and Tundra. That means it's not just capable, it's also more refined on the pavement. So while this is a hardcore trail machine, it won't beat you up on the highway. The suspension has been tuned to offer a surprisingly smooth ride, with enough articulation to keep all four tires planted when things get rough. One thing I really love about this 2025 FJ40 is that Toyota didn't try to reinvent the wheel. They knew what made the original great, its simplicity, its reliability, and its go-anywhere attitude, and they kept that spirit alive. But they also made it safer and more connected. You've got Toyota Safety Sense with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system, which makes maneuvering this boxy beast in tight spaces a whole lot easier. Now, we don't have official pricing just yet, but estimates put the starting MSRP around $45,000. That puts it right in the crosshairs of vehicles like the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler. And honestly, it's going to give both of them a serious run for their money. With Toyota's legendary build quality, the nostalgic appeal of the FJ nameplate, and all the modern capability you'd expect in 2025, this thing is a legit contender in the off-road segment. Toyota's even teasing a whole range of accessories and customization options, from roof racks and rock sliders to off-road lighting and lift kits. So whether you're looking to build an overlanding rig or just want something that stands out in a world of crossovers, the new FJ40 gives you the flexibility to make it your own. At the end of the day, the 2025 Toyota FJ40 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It tells the world you value heritage, durability, and real-deal performance. It's a reminder that adventure doesn't have to come with compromise. And for those of us who grew up dreaming of wheeling one of these legends through the mountains or the mud, this is a dream come true. That's it for today's video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take the new FJ40 over a Bronco or Wrangler? And if you could spec yours out, what color and mods would you go with? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to American Car, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss our upcoming review when we get behind the wheel of this beast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.